Yeah, how are you? Top of the day to you. How was your week? Because mine was seriously busy. In between, it trained a bit. We didn't train seriously. But the little that I saw, Kai, I passed through Adidi, I went to Victoria Island, I went to Lekki. It wasn't funny, and the rain was not that heavy. Let's assume now it's just 7 hours. The one that trains torrential for maybe 3-4 days non-stop. Maybe those areas will be washed away. I pity those who stay and live in those areas, and I hope that these people will take to the advice of the women and ensure that they do something. And government too. We don't want to wait for a disaster to happen. Then we'll begin to talk and tell stories that touch the heart. Be that as it may. One of my co-hosts is not a real person at all. I'm sure.
Obviously, very true. I am not a rain person, and it's good to be here again, Barrister. It's good to be here. My name is Rose Blossom, and you're welcome to Voters Forum. Today is an exciting day because it's the first of a new month, 1st of June. So happy new month! Yes, I know. Happy new month.
Happy new month.
Yes, happy new month. And please do not forget, we're streaming live on all our social media platforms at Galaxy TV. And you can download Galaxy app from Google Play Store, Apple Play Store. During the course of the program, you can send in text messages. If you have questions, our guest is here to dissect and give you a very clear answer. So there'll be a number displayed below your screen TV where you can send in text messages. You really do not want to miss it because this is part 2 of what we did the previous Saturday. So you're welcome.
Part two. And this one will be loud. It will be very, very loud.
Because we need to add the national anthem. That's why it has to be very loud. The national anthem, because a lot of people are reacting, celebrities and of course the very normal Nigerians. What's your take on that one?
Yes, it's something that is interesting. I'll leave it to my guest. So I don't think it shine from him. We deliberately chose him to come. Unfortunately,
he's here.
And it's something that we do seriously. Be that as it may, I'm Wale Ogunade, host of this program. And of course, we want to go on a short break to present the mini feature, after which we'll unveil our guest and we'll get cracking. Don't be will tell your people, Voters Forum is on. And of course, I guess, did you have the social media platform?
Of course, yes. They're streaming live, so you can join us on our social media platforms.
Please join us on Facebook and of course on the Galaxy and your Google Store. Go and get the platform app, and we are good to go. Don't be away. We'll soon be back and we'll unveil our guests and we'll get cracking.
All right, yes, you're very welcome. We'll just have to introduce our guest. Our guest is well seated in the house, looking very African and Hausa-ish, which I love, and is in the name of Comrade Declan Ihekare. He's a public affairs analyst. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
It's good to have you, Barrister.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Happy New Month.
Same to you.
Yes,
Happy New Month to people once more. And really, I'll commend the book of the Bible, in the book of Luke 1:26 to everybody. In that portion, God sent Angel Gabriel to the city of Galilee, to a woman named Mary. And he did it in the 6th month. And of course, the 6th month is an important time when things will begin to happen. And I pray it will happen. Things will begin to happen to all of us in Jesus' name. Be that as it may, welcome to the program once more.
Thank you so much.
And we thank you because the last time he was there, he said he must come by fire.
By force. He did.
In fact, Satan did not want him to come.
Right.
But, that's a story for
another day.
But he's here with us. We thank God for your life, and we thank God for you escaping that serious issue.
Thanks so much.
The serious one. You to know what I'm talking
Very
about.
well.
Wow.
Be that as it may. Before we go to the main topic.
Yes, national anthem.
National anthem. I am peeved and miffed the way the alacrity, I don't know how I wish I can just quickly call the Budaya to borrow me.
Word.
So, this thing was changed with, if it were a military era now, we say with immediate effect. And it really is, there's something behind it. Because anyway, let me just leave you to take that.
Well, thank you so much. Your concern is the concern of almost majority of Nigerians who had about the idea and who also had that it has been assented by Mr. President. But the funniest aspect of it is the national anthem now is what I tagged old but new national anthem. Old but new national anthem. Those that pushed for it were looking at it from the point of view that it will bring about brotherhoodness. It will bring about reorientation of Nigerians' mindset towards governance, towards making sure that things are done rightly. But I ask you, how many Nigerians are happy with this current system? Most Nigerians are hungry. The National Assembly, the presidency have not addressed the cogent issue affecting the Nigerian masses and the Nigerian people as a whole. And they have decided to go back to the old by bringing back the old but new national anthem. As if bringing it in will reduce the cost of tomato in the market, as if it will reduce the fuel pump price, as if it will reduce the prices of cement and other items in this country. But I tell you, it hasn't affected anything. Everything still remains. As if with the introduction of this old but new national anthem, those that have stolen our commonwealth will now bring them back. Who have a rethink. Yes, they would have been a born again, you know, and return back all they have taken away. But that is not the issue. Now, the introduction of this national anthem will go a long way in the sense that Nigerians will have to go back to school of learning. School of learning it. Now, as a student, when we're very small, when we're to go to school, they will package food for us to go to school. That means you must eat before you learn. Tell me, Nigerians that are hungry, how will they learn? Because you can't learn in an empty stomach. And so, I expected a situation where pressing issues that affect the downtrodden would have been tackled. For instance, if Mr. President had come up with a fiat to say, okay, fuel pump price to commemorate May 29, I'm slashing it. There's no crime in that. There's nothing wrong in that. It will put smiles into the faces of Nigerians. But coming to say your priority is old but new national anthem. And don't forget, we keep on saying we should patronize that which is ours. The abrogated national anthem was sung by a Nigerian. And the old but new was sung by who? So that's what I call Kolo mentality. We are going back to the era of colonialism. And I wouldn't be surprised if our Nigerian police begin to wear shorts. Yes, because
then
yes,
they wear shorts.
Yes, because we're going back to the old.
Yeah.
So if we must go back to the old, I will feel going back to the old will bring out the best of Nigeria. Then everything about all the politicians should also go back to the era of Awolowo, the era of Nnamdi Azikiwe, the era of Tafawa Balewa. Because they really did right.
We have some ardent people that actually, Nigerians that believe that this change of the national anthem is another way forward. They believe that taking it backwards is probably another means of the president taking back, like slashing the fuel pump price. Or it's been over time that people want to actually get to that point. Do you think that is true?
It cannot be true. Let me give you an instance. I called somebody in my village in Ehimembano, in Imo State. I said, how do you see the national anthem of a thing? He said, even the other one that I was abrogated, that they can't even sing it because that's not their priority. Their priority is to see food on the table. Their priority is to go to the market and buy what they want to buy.
Yeah.
To have money in there. He said, I hope the old but new national anthem will not be an issue like NIM that will be made compulsory. Now, if you can't sing it, maybe you want to go to get something from the government, they will say you must sing it before you get something. He said when you get to that bridge, we'll know how to cross it. But I want to tell you this is a misplaced priority.
Yeah, misplaced priority. Thank God you brought out that word. Because to me, there are issues on ground. One, security, which need serious attention. Misplaced priority. This national anthem thing.
Very well.
The issue of the economy. Factories are packing up on a daily basis.
Live in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Live in Nigeria.
Very well.
Nigerians are becoming jobless.
Very well.
I will tie it with this one that I'm bringing, insecurity.
Very well.
Satan always have work for an
idle hand. Very well.
If I'm not working in the factory is not engaging me as a lawyer or as a laborer or as a foreman or as a manager. Obviously, wahala go dey. I will have to feed. Then in feeding, I have to do anything, including commit crime, which some people do. And that will now bring us into a state of insecurity. One will expect that government will attend to that. Secondly, I will expect that government should have expended its effort on power supply, electricity. I am in the midst of people who need this thing to work. The welders, the mechanics of
everybody needs it.
And the tailors and so on.
The artisans,
so
yeah.
The artisans of all grades. I stopped at one guy's place. How do you do it? He said, we have to survive. He has a small generator. He went and did a fabricated small generator. Then put a big machine on it to be powering his soldering machine and all these things. He said, and how much is a diesel? You say, because they don't even allow them to get it because the station is not near them. They don't have diesel there. They have to go for long before they get it at very expensive prices. He said it affects their price, their work. That customers, rather than coming to them here, they will go to those big companies that are well established. So to me, what is the I don't know that language we use that time. Is the urgency, the reason for this national anthem are dispensing and abandoning those urgent issues.
Misplaced priority.
Priority, yes. Why abandon all these other ones that are urgent, that affects life? In fact, it's attached to Section 33 of the 1999 Constitution, right to life. Because insecurity disturbs the life to life, economy, the life of power, job, and even the fuel issue. Why not prioritize that?
Yeah, thank you. You see, a clueless person, a clueless government, a clueless organization will always misplace priorities. If you are not clueless, you will see today tomorrow. You will see tomorrow today. What will happen tomorrow as a leader? You will see it. You walk towards it. You have outlined so many things that affect the ordinary Nigerian. You are in governance today to see to the better welfare of Nigerians. If the past administration maltreated Nigerians and you are voted in now, your primary duty is to better the life of those ones. Because when you were campaigning, you gave an assurance that you're coming to be better than those others. But what do you see today? You see a government who has put in so much energy in changing the national anthem and keep on blaming the past administration in the malgovernance happening in this country today. Unfortunately, most of the people at the helm of affairs today don't go on the streets to feel the pulse of Nigerians.
We do.
They always rely on what they get from their PAs, their SSAs, who they pay, and who that pays the piper, they take the tune. That is it. Let them dare come to local places and know what people are facing on a daily basis. I tell you, once that is done, I tell you, they will know that it is not the national anthem that is the priority. That the priority would have been, slashing down so many things. Slashing down.
I forget the tariff too.
Yes.
Tariff, electricity.
Yes, the electricity. I
Which
need.
band are you? Are you band?
I don't even know the band. The band I know that I am is the band of One Day Off.
One day on.
One
Okay,
day on.
that's a band too.
That's the band I am. And at the end of the month, you are made to pay. You are made to pay for the light you did not use.
Like that.
We have created one. We just did. There's a band called.
It's quite unfortunate. That's the band I am. 1 day on, 2 days off.
Oh my
So
word.
it's band, maybe it's band C or band D. They know better. But all the band, whether band A, B, C, D, your money is taken.
So, comrade, do you actually believe that? You said something now. You said they listen to their SSA, their PAs, their all of that. Do you actually think that they don't see what is actually going on amongst the citizens? Or they just decide to turn a blind eye despite whatever their PA or SSA is saying?
Okay, let me give you an instance. Lagos Abeokuta Express Road is a terrible road to go through now.
I went through it yesterday.
Fine. Starting from U-turn down to Abeokuta, it's a terrible road to go through. If Mr. President have an engagement at Abeokuta today, his aides will tell him, oh, they will kill you on that road. Better go by helicopter. Oh. So they have blinded him. So he wouldn't see. To know. And he needed to see. Sometimes they even drive against the traffic one way.
I went to it for yesterday, and it told me it was a terrible.
It's a terrible road. No way.
It rained.
Oh, that's worse.
Now,
it rained. That's worse.
Uncle, let me tell you, if
it was terrible.
If a ditch.
I ran into a ditch.
Yes.
My car hung.
Yes.
And I was going to court. The only thing is that I had an extra boot. So that was saved me. If not so, I would have been drenched. I wouldn't have been able to appear. Eventually, I even abandoned the vehicle, took an Okada to court. And I came back again when my brother who was driving me now brought the car to meet me in court. But be that as it may, you can imagine what people go through on that
every day.
Every day. And when people drive on the other side of the road against the traffic, so many accidents occur on that road. But you see, you have a government that is not sensitive to the plight of ordinary Nigerians. For instance, I give you a very lively instance. About a few weeks ago, I saw the governor of Ogun State, in conjunction with other governors, celebrating the coastal road, and he was there. He made speech, but I was asking myself, what would it have cost him to have drawn the attention of the Minister of Work or Mr. President to the plight every average Nigerian is passing through that road on a daily basis? I think the effort they are putting into that coastal road should have been used in taking care of other routes. I give you another instance. From Shagam to Jebode, you will count more than 20,000 potholes, dangerous potholes.
It's not up to 20,000, but it's a lot of
well, for me, I think I was counting in dream, but there were potholes there. You see,
I know they're in thousands.
when you count and you lose count, then you add. Then you add. So it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate that
from the interchange going to Papaland to link
Ilaro, yes.
You know that road.
Very well.
Is another
that is it. That's it.
And that's why I had to go through the route I take. If that road is good, it's just 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yes.
But I had to go spend 2 hours before I get there. Please, please. I don't know how this national anthem can help my life better. I don't know. Please, can you tell me how it can help my life? But I know, say, if the roads are repaired, my life will be better.
I can tell you.
The anthem says, "In brotherhood stand." So please, let's commit to that brotherhood. I'm talking to the president that actually signed this into law.
Okay, let's quickly go for a short break. When we come back, then we'll now take a snippet into something important that is trending. Then we'll now just go dovetail into the main topic.